back to the world of Fandom Fight. I'm your host, the King, Caleb Coho, and we have a fun singles matchup here today. And here to help me call this match, the Fandom Fight singles and teams champion, Robert the Hobbit Parker. How are you doing, Robert?
I am doing fantastic. I'm really excited to see this match. Both of these guys are really knowledgeable, and I'm excited to see what they bring to the table.
Absolutely. What we got is the returning 1-2 competitor, Shawn, not this time McKee, who won the Fatal 5-Way play-in to get into the tournament. Got knocked out by Kane McMillan in round one, someone you know very well, Robert. But he did not play a bad game in that knockout. Kane just came to play. And another competitor that he is facing today, a new addition to the New British Empire, a guy who is 0-2 but has a 70% accuracy and losses to Dominic Rizzi and his partner Thomas Kelly, and that is Caleb Boatman. Will Boatman get that first win here today? Is Shawn going to get back on the road to 500? Who knows? But it should be a good one. What do you think?
Absolutely, yeah. Either way, I definitely think that Boatman's record does not really tell how good he is. It is not. It's pretty misleading, of course, as you said, by his accuracy. So I'm excited to see what he brings to this match, really.
Absolutely. But with that, we'll go ahead and hear what these two have to say right now in promos.
I feel like it's almost insult to injury at this point. You know, you unfortunately lost championship match to Jeremy in Warzone, and now Caleb Coho's like, you know what? Let's just rub salt in the wound. We'll put you right back in Fandom against the House Night Fury again. What a fucking surprise! I mean, I feel bad. I feel bad for Shawn. He's sort of in the middle of this. Shawn's a great guy, but you know, why does it have to be House Night Fury? Why can't we go after the Kingdom or well, not the Fellowship yet? Because like let's give credit where credit is due. They're the Fandom faction, but really House Night Fury again? Like this is just tired scheduling.
I mean, all I know is that I'm terrible at betting, so I'm happy you are here. Because let's face it, I lost to Thomas Scully for one reason, and that was betting. I lost to Dominic Rizzi for one reason, and that was betting. I think the fact that you're here and you actually know how to help me bet, I think we're going to be okay. Shawn did beat me in that Fatal 5-Way. There's no denying that. I think I got the toughest category on that wheel with Middle Earth, where I think the questions were a lot deeper cut than the other categories. But, you know, it's hard to get easy Middle Earth questions at this point because, let's face it, like, so much trivia has been mined from that. You know, it is what it is. Ultimately, I'm just here for a good game. Let's just jump into it.
Yeah, the Empire will rise.
That.
Why don't you start, Nico, because I'm awful at this.
that was the plan. I love how Brooklyn is referring to our faction like it's the 1,000 Miles meme. Ah, damn, I have to fight House Night Fury again! Oh, God. Come on. At least it's not Cody. At least you don't have to put up with his ugly mug for a change. But nevertheless, Shawn, we're back in Fandom. It's been a couple months since the tournament. We've had a lot of time to reflect over this. We've had a lot of time to make improvements. And now we're playing a guy who has had some bad luck, but he's shown great performances. But nevertheless, that's the same case for you. You've had some bad luck, but you've had some great performances in defeat and in victory as well. So how you feeling going into this?
I'm feeling okay. Obviously, Caleb and I played in the 5-Way, and I'm a little nervous because like he said, he did get a very tough category, and outside of that, he did very well. So I'm a little nervous to go up against him again, but you know, I'm just excited. I love playing the game, and so that's what I'm here to do. All
right, then to use your nickname in a funny joke, Caleb Boatman, I know you want your first win in this division, but not this time.
Not this time.
All right. As I would say, fire promos from both competitors. Brooklyn bringing the heat. He thinks he can play the Kingdom yet. That is adorable. But still, pretty good promos. What do you think, Robert? Absolutely. We'll get right into round one and bring the competitors in with that. All right, but Shawn, here round one works like this. You're going to get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 different areas within the realm of Fandom Fights. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get into round number one?
Nope.
Why did Nico sound like Grover did a ton of cocaine?
Well, question number one is in the category of Disney animation.
It's a just question, actually.
It is a justifiable question. In Fantasia, Which Disney character is featured in the segment The Sorcerer's Apprentice?
And my marker's running out, so I'm going to use this one.
This was first round, right, of the whole bracket thing? Did this use first round? I think it did.
Did you? Of the FMG tournament?
No, this movie.
This movie was in the first round of the bracket, yes. I'm tired, you're tired, it's tired. 5, 4.
I didn't stutter.
Hands down. We're going to start with Boatman.
It's Mickey Mouse.
That is correct. And Shawn?
Mickey Mouse.
That is correct for another point. All right.
All right, your next one's in the category of Pixar. These are movies based on Pixar comics outside the PCEU. Your question, what was the last Pixar film directed by Brad Bird? Holding this open so I can keep track of score, because Coho is not good at math.
Real question. When is Disney going to be in Full Metal?
Not anytime soon. I'm going to be real with you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Sky High's a mixed bag, so it already is.
That's true, but the category isn't, because
2, 1.
I'm still the question writer.
Hands down, we're going to go to Shawn.
The Incredibles 2?
That is correct. And Boatman.
Incredibles 2.
That is correct. Correct, or 2.
Interesting. Coho more correct. Not Coho. I screwed that bit up. I was going to say Boatman more correct without the inclusion of the.
That is true. All right, your third question is in the category of James Bond. In which James Bond film will you find the villain, Silva?
Keep using the wrong marker.
You should just throw the bad one behind you.
I believe Shark Boy and Lava Girl is also Disney. Is that Disney? No.
No.
I don't think that's Disney.
It's
But
not.
it's a great film nonetheless.
One could say that. Those are words that you
5,
could turn into a sentence.
3, 2, 1. Pets down. We'll start with Boatman.
When the Sky Fall. I don't know. I can't sing. I'm not.
Skyfall is correct. Look at this, Shawn.
I had it wrong. I said Goldfinger, but there's too many of these damn movies.
That is true. Too many.
Retweet.
No one in Goldfinger's name is Goldfinger, by the
Look,
way.
there's too many of those movies to watch, all of them.
It's all right. It's all right.
That's true.
Your
All right,
next
so
one's
Boatman
in the
takes the one over.
category. Next one in the category of the Fandom Oscars. Which actor and character was nominated for Best Actor at the 2004 Oscars for The Curse of the Black Pearl?
So which film is better, Spy Kids 3D Game Over or The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava
Spy
Girl?
Kids 3D Game Over, and it's not
Not
even
close.
close.
It's not. It's not.
It's
even
not
close.
close.
It's not close at
Even a
all.
little bit.
Not even
close.
a little bit. Dream.
Yeah,
Dream.
it's not close.
4,
Spy Kids 3D is a masterpiece.
1. Pens down. Pens down. We'll start with Shawn.
Jack Sparrow and Johnny Depp. Oh, can you see? Which way is that? That way? Johnny Depp.
That is correct for a point. And Boatman.
Johnny Depp, Jack Sparrow, and also Steve Buscemi rides a pig in Spy Kids 3.
That is true. And no bonus points awarded, but Boatman is perfect through 4. As we get to your fifth question, which is in the category of Fast and Furious. In The Fate of the Furious, why is it revealed that Dom is going along with Cypher's plan?
Whenever I hear Cypher, I think trying to siphon something, trying to make
siphoning
it flip.
gas.
But it's
Siphoning gas,
yeah.
I believe, was the plot of Cars 2.
It was also the plot of Green Room.
I never saw Green.
I don't think that's something you'd like. Not enough animated cars in it.
1. True. Pens down. We will start with Boatman on this one.
So Letty will survive.
That is incorrect, and we'll go to Shawn.
I didn't pull it.
Cypher had Elena and his son captive, a variation on that.
Mm-hmm.
All
right. So your next one's in the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek Generations, which member of the Enterprise crew does Picard see and talk to while in the Nexus? That old Nexus, little tricky thing. Will get you every time.
Oh yeah, definitely get you. I prefer MacBook. 4,
That was good.
2. Fence down. We'll start with Shawn.
I don't think I have it, but is it Captain Kirk?
That is incorrect. We'll go to Boatman.
Scotty?
Also incorrect. Looking for Gwynnon. Gwynnon.
Okay.
I.B. Gwynnon. All right. Your seventh question is in the category of Star Wars. In The Force Awakens, who is the first person in the film to ignite a lightsaber?
This movie's still dope.
This movie is dope. I like it. I like Last Jedi more though.
Yes.
Uh,
There's dozens of us.
This might honestly be my no. That's not true. I like Rogue One less than this movie in the
The
Disney
Force
era.
Awakens is for sure my favorite.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Boatman first.
Kylo Ren?
That is correct. And Shawn.
Kylo Ren or Ben Solo?
That is
Ooh,
correct.
dunked on
Dunking. Dunking.
Well, I think that we went to the same place there. Your next one is the category of DreamWorks animation. In Rise of the Guardians, who tells Saint Nick and the other Guardians that Jack Frost will be the next Guardian? This movie hits different.
I like this movie.
This movie is really, really, really good.
Very underrated. And very snubbed for an animated feature animation.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Shawn.
I didn't pull it.
And Boatman.
I said North.
That's incorrect. Looking for the man in the moon.
Oh.
Mooney.
Moon. All right. Your penultimate question comes in the category of Rocky. In Rocky, what body part does Gazzo tell Rocky to break on a guy when collecting money from him?
Saw this original one for the first time just a few months ago, and it's really, really good.
Yeah.
It's a very solid film.
Took you very long to get to it, I think.
It did. Too long, some may say, and those people would be right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. You will start with Boatman.
His thumb.
That is correct. And Shawn.
I didn't have it.
All right. We get to your final question of the round, proctored to you by The Hobbit.
All right, that is my that is my. Your category is in Marvel. In Logan, what is X-23's real name?
Is this going to be a geeky movie question that Boatman is going to know because he had to watch it for the Oscars final? Who knows?
Gonna go on a limb and say probably on that one.
Probably. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. You will start with Shawn.
Sarah, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
That is incorrect. And we'll go to Boatman.
Laura.
Laura is correct. At the end of round 1, Boatman pulls into the lead 7-4. But anything can happen as we get into round number 2, which is the wheel round. And it works like this. We're each getting a chance to spin from the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category you land on, you are going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt multiple choice, but it devalues the point value to only being worth 1. You can spin again, but you're stuck with whatever you land on the second time. Spinners and opponents' choice are on the wheel. You can spin away from opponents or spinners, but you cannot spin away from opponents. Boatman, you're in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to Shawn?
Can I see what is on the wheel?
Absolutely. Your categories on the wheel tonight are Disney Animation, Star Wars, Wizarding World, Fandom Quotes, Star Trek, DreamWorks Animation, Middle-earth, and Spinners and Opponents' Choice.
What are we thinking?
Yeah, let's go first.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, so you'll be going first. Your spin at the wheel is away, and it lands on the category of DreamWorks. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
We keep it, right, Brooklyn?
Yeah.
All right.
All righty. We'll go ahead and do that. Robert, you want to give us questions in the category of DreamWorks?
Yes, I do indeed. Your questions in DreamWorks. Your first one.
All right, so your questions in the category of DreamWorks. Boatman, your first question. In The Road to El Dorado, what character sweats blood?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Miguel, B, Tulio, C, Shell, or D, Cortez.
This movie always coming back to bite me. Let's go with Cortez.
That's incorrect, Shawn. The chance for a 1-point steal.
Can you repeat the options?
Absolutely. Your options are A, Miguel, B, Tulio, C, Shell, or D, Cortez.
Is it B, Tulio?
That is incorrect. It is A. Miguel.
It's always Miguel. Always Miguel.
Your second question in the category of DreamWorks. Which DreamWorks film features the location of Syracuse and the characters Eris, Proteus, and Marina?
Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question in the category of DreamWorks. What is the name of Rita's boat in Flushed Away?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, the Wind Dancer, B, the Jammy Dodger, C, the Wind Song, or D, the Second Wind.
B as in boy.
That is correct for a point. And your last question in DreamWorks, or not last, your penultimate. Who voices the father possum, Ozzy, in Over the Hedge?
In the greatest casting of all time, playing an overacting possum, it is William Shatner.
That's correct for 2 points. And your last question in DreamWorks now. What is the name of the young girl who goes time traveling with Sherman in Mr. Peabody and Sherman?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Kennedy, B, Shannon, C, Emily, or D, Penny.
Kennedy.
That is incorrect, Shawn. The chance for a 1 point steal. Your options again are A, Kennedy, B, Shannon, C, Emily, or D, Penny.
Is it D Penny?
That is correct for a 1 point steal. All right, so at the end of Boatman's turn, he gets himself up to 12, and Shawn gets up to 5 as we bring back the wheel now for Shawn's spin. And Shawn, your spin is away, and it lands on the category of opponent's choice.
Oof.
So we'll bring in
Sorry,
Brooklyn.
I couldn't work my magic there for you, Shawn.
Can I see what's on the wheel again?
Absolutely. Your remaining options for categories are Disney Animation, Star Wars, Wizarding World, Fandom Quotes, Star Trek, and Middle Earth.
Fandom Oscars, Brooklyn.
Yeah, we'll stick with the point.
Fandom Quotes, not Oscars. Just want to make sure it's quotes.
No, it's Oscars.
Oh, it is Oscars?
Oscars was one of my two strengths.
Oh, that's quotes. Sorry.
Both are on there.
Oh, then.
Is it on the wheel?
No,
I
it
don't
isn't.
see it on the wheel.
No, it is
isn't on
not.
the wheel.
No, it's not. That is my B.
Both are in the document.
Of course, the
Oscars
fucking
is not-
after the new British Empire.
Yeah, both are on there.
All right, so Oscars is an option. Sorry, I just forgot about that then. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll close that. And managers, bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, Fandom Oscars is your opponent's choice pick then. And Robert will give you those questions.
I will indeed. How many Pixar films have been nominated for Best Original Screenplay?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 2, B, 4, C, 6, or D, 8?
C6.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal. Your options are A2, B4, C6, or D8.
It's going to the whiteboard and writing out bold strategy.
That is a classic. Counting out so you don't lose track on your fingers.
Absolutely.
Can I get a repeat of the question?
Absolutely. Your full question with the options is as follows. How many Pixar films have been nominated for Best Original Screenplay? Is it A2, B4, C6, or D8?
Four.
That is incorrect. We were looking for D8
Dang it.
films. That's quite a few. All right, your second question to Shawn. How many Oscars did Black Panther win?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A2, B3, C4, or D5?
2. A.
That is incorrect. Boatman, for the chance to steal, your options are A2, B3, C4, or D5.
3.
That is correct for 1 point steal. Okay. Your third question. For what Star Wars film did John Williams win Best Original Score?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, A New Hope, B, The Empire Strikes Back, C, The Force Awakens, or D, The Last Jedi?
Empire Strikes Back.
That is incorrect.
A New Hope.
That is correct. 1 point steal. Okay, 2 more questions. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, won the Oscar for Best Original Song. What is the name of the song that won?
Can I get multiple choice?
Sure. Your options are A, May It Be, B, I See Fire, C, Into the West, or D, One Last March.
Into the West?
That is correct for 1 point.
Big point.
And your final question. A History of Violence was nominated for Best Supporting Actor and what other Oscar?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Best Adapted Screenplay, B, Best Original Score, C, Best Cinematography, or D, Best Sound Editing?
A?
A as an apple?
Yeah.
That is correct for 1 point.
All
What
right.
was that? Just for my curiosity.
Adapted screenplay.
Adapted Screenplay.
It's an extra one. All right. So at the end of the round 2, Boatman gets himself up to 14 on those steals, and Shawn's able to work his way over to 7. But anything can happen as we get to round number 3, which is the betting round. It works like this. We're going to give you the category. You're going to tell somebody points you'd like to bet between 0 and 2 points. If you get the question right, you will gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you will lose those points. We go until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. Any questions as we get into round number 3? Nope. Cool. Then your first category that you can bet points on is Fast and Furious. On Fast and Furious, managers head after.
I'm thinking pastrami.
Yeah, pastrami is the correct choice.
I gotta crack this formula that you
It's
guys
gonna
have
be.
at the
Is it
top.
gonna be sandwich stuff now? I'm interested.
But Shawn, all I know is we're 7 points down. I'm gonna trust you to go with your gut, but I feel like we have to bet something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll get back starting with Boatman
0.
and Shawn.
1.
All
Oh, I
right,
don't-
0 and
somewhere.
1. All right, your question in Fast and Furious. Which Fast and Furious film was directed by John Singleton? I don't even want to say anything.
This is very, very tense.
It's just, ooh. You could cut it with a knife. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Shawn first.
Fast and Furious.
It's incorrect. And Boatman for stats.
Too fast. Too furious.
It is the infamous Too Fast, Too Furious, correct for stats. All right, makes it 14-6. And Robert, you want to give them their next category?
Absolutely. Your next category that you can bet points on is in the category of Pixar. Would you like to bet in Pixar?
I'm thinking Tony.
Yeah, Tony's correct.
I bet it doesn't mean anything.
Like they might just be referencing their stablemate. If you can go big, I would go big.
Yeah.
It's just the deficit is too wide that we really
Yeah.
have to make up some ground with 4
Yeah.
questions to go.
All right.
All right, we'll get back to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will go to Shawn first on this one.
Gotta go 2.
All right, and Boatman.
0. Sorry, Tony. I like you.
All right.
And your question in the category of Pixar. Who voiced the sea lion Fluke in Finding Dory? If Shawn misses this point, he will be down 14-4. Or excuse me, 14-4. There will still be the question after that because that's just a 10-point lead.
Absolutely.
But Shawn really needs to hit here to make up some of that lost ground.
Yeah, absolutely. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Boatman
Idris Elba.
and Shawn.
I didn't have it.
All right. Idris Elba was correct for stats for Boatman. All right. Your third question is in the category of James Bond. We'll bring back the managers.
Brooklyn
James
Legion, right? As long as we keep Corn, Foxtrot, Waluigi, we won.
Yeah,
What the hell are you saying?
Tell me it's nothing.
it's what you call preparing with your colleague before a match.
Ooh, shots are fired, and we'll go ahead and get back.
I didn't say it, Nico. I'm still campaigning for face of the year.
1. All right, and we will get bets starting with Boatman
0.
and Shawn.
0.
All right, we'll take the managers out. And your question in James Bond. What is the last Bond film to feature Timothy Dalton in the title role? All right. We'll go ahead and get your answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we will start with Shawn.
Nothing.
All right. And Boatman.
License to Kill.
And your winner, Caleb Lil Bone Boatman. The answer was License to Kill, and Boatman has gotten his first win. Robert, what a game.
Yeah, that was a really, really solid game. Shawn, maybe that wheel just wasn't quite on his side. Both players played well, but Caleb really came to play, especially in those first 2 rounds. And even those last 3 questions, he got them all right, not having to bet anything. So Caleb played a hell of a game today.
Absolutely. But we'll go ahead and we will get post-match interviews starting with our winner, Caleb Lil Boatman and his manager, Brooklyn Bale.
No.
You did it?
No.
What?
I'm gonna lay my foot down here. I want my favorite son doing interviews. You're just gonna try and guilt trip him into not joining the kingdom, not joining Shawn. So I want my favorite son here.
I will allow this.
Hello,
Hey,
Robert.
I think this is the first
Hi,
time
Mom.
we've been on a call and I've actually won a match. So,
Yeah, maybe I'm your good luck charm. Is that it? Like,
well, but no, because the
or
last
maybe
time
I was your bad luck charm.
I
I've been your bad luck charm, and now Brooklyn has just dispelled away my magical energy on you. But both of you, just go ahead and tell us how you're feeling after that big win.
Brooklyn, you start.
I mean, the wheel was definitely in our favor. It's almost like karma, or not. Wouldn't say karma, but Nico has been like notoriously lucky with the wheel. So unfortunately, Shawn had to sort of eat opponent's choice. But props to Shawn. Like he hung in there for as long as he could. But I think round 1 was sort of that make or break, and we got 7 out of 10, and that's it. That's a good round 1.
Yeah, absolutely. And Bowen, you can just talk here in 1 second, but there's only so much that you can do, by the way. No matter how the wheel acts, a 10-point game is definitive. So, Boatman, how do you feel about how you played today? And also, do you two have anybody in your crosshairs coming up next?
I mean, I'll take on anybody. I'm not really like in Warzone. There are some people who I'm just like, oh, I've always wanted to play this person. In Fandom, it's like, I'll take on whoever. I know Coho has a little title picture going on, and
Okay, you know what?
So whoever he has next for me, I'll take him.
He probably just has more Night Fury members. Like they're probably just a rotation where you're probably gonna play. You'll probably play Zadius. You'll probably play Sandy at some point. You'll probably play Jeremy That's what he wants to do. He wants us to bicker and to brawl so that the kingdom can sort of get these softer matches and then get themselves into the title picture. Not liking this this kingdom and this kill Coho. It's not looking good, my friend.
Yeah, it sounds like him to just keep getting you two fighting so that he can just feed him his own faction wins. But we'll see if he can keep it up.
I mean, we'll see. I think Shawn was a good opponent. He just he stumbled in round 1, and that was kind of the make or break point. I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think if maybe he would have spun first, then it would have been a different game. Who knows, right? It just depends.
Yeah, there's coulda, woulda, shouldas all over the place. There's ifs, that's, there's what ifs.
Yeah.
You can play that game till you go blue in the face. But I want to thank you both for coming here. You guys played a hell of a game, both managerially and competitively. So I'm going to throw it back to Coho as we go to interview Nico and his player Shawn.
All right. I am here back in the post match with Nico and Shawn. Fuck you, Brooklyn. That was the most rude thing you've ever done on my show. But I yielded because I feel pity for your little gang of misfits. Speaking of a gang of misfits, Nico and Shawn, how you guys feel coming up this loss? It's a tough one, but you guys didn't play a bad game by any means. It's just the luck of the wheel sort of ran out on you. How do you feel?
Shawn, if it's all right, I'll talk first.
Go for it.
I say it all the time. The wheel giveth and the wheel taketh away, and that's essentially what happened here. Is we just got a category that didn't work for us. Well, rather, the category was given to us by the opponents, and smart play on their part. And then it came down to the betting round just not being in our favor with the categories or the questions, and it was just a matter of going out on our shield, and that's essentially what we had to do in that regard. And Shawn is going to bounce back from this. I can promise you that. It's just a matter of hitting the gym a little bit more, getting more of those reps in movie wise, and we'll be good as golden for the new season. Because unfortunately, I have a feeling this is probably the last match we'll be getting for 2019.
Yeah.
But we'll be ready for 2020. We'll set a New Year's resolution to get Shawn back in the win column, get him in the title hunt, and we'll go from there.
Absolutely. You didn't play a bad game by any means. You still got that win on your record, which means you'll still be around. Is there anyone you want to play coming back in the next season? Try and get your wins back up.
I want to play the wheel. Why? This is the second match in a row I got opponent's choice. I got opponent's choice against Kane as well. So I'm gonna fight the wheel next.
Could we have like a Jeopardy style match where he fights the wheel the same way those two people fought the robot?
I don't know how that would work logistically. I'd have to talk to my team. What's that? No, sorry, that is not physically possible. I have no wheel for you to fight. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. But we will see what we can do for you going into the next year.
I'll just say this: no opponent in mind, but I would like to see Shawn get a match early in the year, because he had a long wait to get to get a match in between this one and his most recent one. So I know he wants to be active.
Absolutely. We will work with that. We'll see what we can do, and we'll go ahead. We will bring back the co-host, Robert Parker, and wrap this thing up. Any final thoughts you have on this match before we peace out?
No, I think I pretty much said everything. This is another notch in the belt from New British Empire, a loss of a notch, if you will, for House Night Fury, but I'm sure they will both bounce back and continue to impress us in this division.
Absolutely. But with that, that's going to do it from us. That has been Boatman. That has been Brooklyn. That has been Shawn. That has been Nico. That has been Robert. I have been Caleb, and this has been Fandom Fight. We'll see you guys real soon with another singles or teams match.